So one of the cases that obviously gives the lie to all of the feigned indignation over what's happening in Russia with Alexei Navalny is the case of Julian Assange. Julian Assange, for those of you who don't recall, is the founder of Wikileaks, which, in my view, pioneered journalism by becoming the first outlet to realize the future of journalism in the digital age would come in large part by large-scale leaks that would be a real vulnerability to the most powerful institutions that want to shield what they're doing from the public. And the ability to leak large amounts of digital information and to do so anonymously, which is what Wikileaks enabled, ended up leading to some of the most important stories in the last 15 to 20 years in journalism. Some of the biggest, most consequential stories have come from Wikileaks and then enabled by this Wikileaks model where other journalists were able to report using sources who followed the similar model. And that's exactly what makes Julian Assange an enemy of the state. And the Obama administration was eager and desperate, led by Hillary Clinton especially, to try and find a way to prosecute Julian Assange because of his 2010 release of huge amounts of documents proving U.S. war crimes in the Iraq and Afghanistan war, and also the release of diplomatic cables that showed corruption on the part of U.S. allies throughout the Middle East, and all kinds of deceit and corruption. It revolutionized how people thought about their governments in many places around the world. They convened a grand jury, and what they concluded the Obama administration did was that there was no way to prosecute Julian Assange for publishing that information unless it would also prosecute the New York Times and the Guardian for publishing that information as well. Media outlets publish classified information all the time. It's crucial to your job as a journalist. Obviously, if the government doesn't want you to know something about crimes they're committing or deceit they're engaging in, they're going to make those secrets, those documents that prove their lies and crimes, secret. They're going to make it illegal to disclose them. Sometimes those secrecy designations are valid as a way of protecting U.S. security from things that shouldn't be public. But often what they're protecting is not American security, but their own reputations, their own ability to commit crimes and lie to the public. That's what journalism is for. One of the reasons they hate him is because he shines a light on who they really are. They don't break stories like this ever. They have no interest in breaking stories like this because they're spokespeople and propagandists for U.S. power centers, and Assange is living proof of what they are, and they hate him for it.